you look at that. Ascension Island, baby. And the rising sun. Accompanied by Tommy Gunn. Oh shit. And a cuppa. Peace. Ascension Island Radio, Ascension Island Radio, Ascension Island Radio. This is sailing vessel Arabella, Arabella, Arabella. Over.
This is Ascension Island Radio, Ascension Island Radio, Ascension Island Radio, over.
Ascension Island Radio, this is sailing vessel Arabella. We are currently rounding the south point and are about 5 nautical miles away from Clarence Bay, and would like permission to drop anchor in Clarence Bay. Over.
All received, I'll get in touch with the harbour master and she'll get in touch with you, over.
Thank you very much. Standing by channel 16.
Sailing vessel Arabella, Arabella, Arabella. This is port control, port control, port control.
Good morning, port control. This is sailing vessel Arabella.
Good morning, Arabella. This is port control. Could we change to a working channel 0808, over?
Copy that. Going to 08.
Arabella, Arabella. This is port control. Do you copy?
Port control Arabella.
Good morning, Arabella, and welcome to Ascension Island. Please head into Clarence Bay and anchor. You'll need to anchor in the area between the floating pipelines and the boats that are moored there. You will need to anchor. Use your own anchor and not attach to any of the mooring buoys in the bay. Do you copy it?
What's the tips?
Thank you very much. Copy that.
One
I said he ought to please the nation. Oh, please the nation. Oh, to please the nation.
On that side.
Timber!
Here you go.
So we arrived in Ascension and immediately got to business. We met up with the Mets, who took us in like
Hungry in the
family.
And you have nothing else but a lemon.
And yeah, they really gave us an awesome experience of Ascension. Thank you to them. So this was a hike that we did up the tallest peak on Ascension Island, which was called Green Mountain, and as you can see it was very green and it definitely lived up to its name. It was actually, never mind, this is a land crab, an indigenous animal to Ascension Island, and they take a lot of pride in their crabs there. And they're pretty beautiful things. They actually migrate to lay their eggs on the beach, which is quite interesting. They lay the eggs on the beach and live on the land. So there's just wild banana trees growing on the island, and you are welcome to help yourself to them if you have the means. In my case it was a Leatherman that got the job done. And yeah, we actually didn't even end up using this or taking this batch of bananas with us because it didn't ripen in time, and we were also a bit scared to be caught taking bananas off the island, so we left them to the Mets to make good use of. This was the second hike that we did up Sisters Peak, which is the second highest peak in Ascension Island. But take note of the difference in terrain and how contradictory it is to Green Mountain. It was very barren and full of loose rock. Over there you can see an old caldera. Obviously Ascension Island rose up through the ocean, through the mid-Atlantic ridge, and it's obviously full of all this volcanic rock. So this is us ascending up the windward side of the mountain, and yeah, made for some really beautiful views at the top. Almost a 360 degree sea view. That's George. She was our tour guide and looked after us really nicely. And then coming down the leeward side of the mountain, there was all this loose, small rock that's called clinker. And if I had a old beer case, you know, like those cardboard beer cases, probably could have slid all the way down. I think you could even slide down this on a snowboard or something. It's super loose, and it was really fun just sprinting down, and over here I felt like I was surfing. But yeah, of course at the end you gotta empty the shoes, and I don't think my shoes will ever be the same after this day, but it's okay because it was an awesome experience. And yeah, just how different is this to the previous hike that we did in complete greenery. And that was one of the beautiful things about Ascension Island, just the diversity and how much there was to do and see on such a tiny island. This is a little cave that they call Bat Cave, and yeah, it was a really cool little place to explore. Take a look at that, it looks like we're on the moon. I was pretty amazed by just the difference in terrain. And then I took a dip in the ocean, and I was absolutely mind blown. It was definitely the best visibility I've ever experienced. Obviously being so south in the Atlantic, there was no coral, but there was still a lot of growth on the rocks and really budding and active marine life. This is a grouper. They're pretty cheeky and they make for a good meal. This is some kind of angelfish. I haven't had the chance to look at what type of angelfish, but it's a really beautiful one, and first time I've seen one that looks like this.